Greetings. I am Kara. Kara. The demon that comes when people call its name. It doesn't matter when. It doesn't matter where. Time after time, I will appear. And, with your help, we will eradicate the enemy and become strong. HP, attack, defense, gold, EXP, love. Every time a number increases, that feeling, that's me. Kara. But you and I are not the same, are we? This soul resonates with a strange feeling. There is a reason you continue to recreate this world. There is a reason you continue to destroy it. You are wracked with a perverted sentimentality. I can't not understand these feelings anymore. Despite this, I feel obligated to suggest, should you choose to create this world once more, another path would be better suited. Now, partner, let us send this world back into the abyss. I actually have a few more things I want to do here, partner. No? This feeling you have, this is what I spoke of. Unfortunately, regarding this, you made your choice long ago. They never did take disagreements well. Welcome back to the Flowey route. So, of course, I'm still going to stick with the canon name. And let's just get right back into it. So I'm really excited to get to the rest of this because now I can get to some of my favorite secrets. I've kind of been saving them for last. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the flower. You're new to the underground, aren't ya? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. See that heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain a lot of LV. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can. Hey buddy, you missed them. Let's try again, okay? Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? Run into the bullets! Friendliness pellets. You know what's going on here, don't you? You just wanted to see me suffer. Die! Later, friend. What a terrible creature, torturing such a poor, innocent youth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. Right. The shadow of the ruins looms above, filling you with determination. HP fully restored. And this is actually where I need to stop, because now is finally time for me, as I'm recording this, to make the Kara video. So once I'm back, I guess it'll be like present me for you, or something like that. Alright, see ya. Alright, I finished making the Kara video, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So as I'm recording this, I just published the Soulless Pacifist ending episode, and I haven't posted anything after that. I plan on posting the Kara video on its own on January 1st, just because I think that would be a cool way to start out the year. But now it's time to start the 5th run. So there's actually something that I'm really looking forward to at the end of this run, but while we're on the way there, I figure I could just talk about some plans I have for the channel and the Flowey route and all that stuff. So first of all, I honestly think the Kara video is just like one of the best videos I've ever made in a while, and I want to make more content like that eventually. I mainly want to do videos like that for Deltarune when more of that is out, just because I think even though only 2/7 of the game are out, there are already like so many interesting characters and themes and all that good stuff. And I think I could also make some like interesting videos comparing the two games, like especially for example Chris and Kara. There's just a lot of similarities between those two characters already that I could go over, and I imagine there will be more in the future. So that's why I basically talked about waiting for more of the game to be out before I really start covering that content. Also, recently, there was this thing called Under Event that basically a bunch of fans put together. And if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend watching it. It's Under Event 2022. There was also one in 2021, and while I didn't necessarily dislike it, the 2022 version just definitely like stepped things up. So honestly, I just recommend going straight to that one. But anyways, in it, they basically showed off like sprite comics, fan games, even animations. It was really neat, especially because ever since Undertale first came out, I've seen a lot of different stuff from the community, and I've been following a bunch of different projects for years now. And so seeing so many of them like finally like being on the verge of coming out is really great. And I also think I want to make videos about stuff. Mainly one that I'm really excited for is Undertale Yellow. So there are a lot of fan games that go over like the idea of like different universes or like just completely original stories within Undertale's world. and there's also stuff that tries to continue Undertale's story in different ways. But the Undertale Yellow demo actually always stuck out to me, just because as someone who's like been looking at the lore of Undertale and like just basically spends a lot of their free time overanalyzing stuff in this game, the fact that Undertale Yellow tries to tell a prequel story that's lore accurate has always just been really interesting to me. If you haven't been watching this whole series, I've gone over how all the armor and equipment in this game belong to previous fallen humans, all with their own soul traits. And Undertale Yellow, of course, goes over the story of the human with the yellow soul, Justice, who has the cowboy hat and the gun. I was going to say empty gun, but it might not have been empty when they got here, ahem. And that takes care of Napstablook. But anyways, I'm really excited for Undertale Yellow, not just for the interesting lore stuff, but also because in it you just kind of hang out with Flowey throughout the whole game, it seems. And along with Kara, Flowey is one of my favorite characters in this game. It's another reason why I called this the Flowey route. And so, while I do like all of Flowey's scenes in Undertale, I always did kinda wish we got just a tad bit more with him, because after you do a few resets, since he's smart, he kinda just knows there's no point in talking to you anymore, which is in character, don't get me wrong, but I do just wish that there were more opportunities to talk to him and spend time with him and stuff, other than doing the genocide route where you just spend most of your time grinding. So I just feel like Undertale Yellow will provide an interesting opportunity to do that. Geez, getting a lot. I think I got this encounter like 3 or 4 times in a row. That's really weird. Not complaining, I am speed. And then another mod that I'll probably cover sometime after I do the Flowey route is Undertale Bits and Pieces, which just remasters the graphics and music and adds some other content to the game. And why I bring that up is actually there's a reference in Bits and Pieces to Undertale Yellow, because at the beginning of that game's demo you fall through the floor at the beginning of the ruins, and in Bits and Pieces you can actually see that part of the floor has been patched up. And I just really think that's funny how different fan games are basically creating fan-made continuity for the lore. Anyways, time for tutorial snail fact. Up already, I see. I want you to know how glad I am to have someone here. There's so many old books I want to share. I want to show you my favorite bug hunting spot. I've also prepared a curriculum for your education. So yeah, after recording the last episode, I came up with the theory that Toriel taught Kara. I'm pretty confident that that's what it is, but there's no like definitive proof, which is why I said it's more speculation than the other stuff. Since we know for a fact that there's definitely a connection between flowers and Kara with the drawing and all that. I'm glad to have you living here. Oh, did you want something? What is it? When can I go home? What? This is your home now. What do you like to hear about this book I am reading? It is called 72 Uses for Snails. How about it? Sure. Here's an exciting snail fact. Did you know that snails make terrible shoelaces? Interesting. It's still terrifying to me. Who found out this information? Are there any laws against torturing snails? You wish to know how to return home, do you not? Well, we already are there. Ahead of us lies the end of the ruins. I'm hilarious, I know. A one-way exit to the rest of the underground. I'm going to destroy it. No one will ever be able to leave again. Now be a good child and go upstairs. So something I want to test now. If I head to bed now, will I go ahead and get the Asgore dream? Not yet. I think if you flee from Toriel, you'll actually get the dream. So I'll try that next. Every human that falls down here meets the same fate. I have seen it again and again. They come, they leave, they die. You naive child, if you leave the ruins, they, Asgore, will kill you. I'm only protecting you, do you understand? Go to your room. Do not try to stop me. This is your final warning. You want to leave so badly. You are just like the others. There is only one solution to this. Prove yourself. Prove to me you are strong enough to survive. So I know this is a bit anticlimactic, Toriel, but that is right. Go upstairs. Yes, Your Majesty. That would actually, be such a, if you, made a comment like that to Toriel, I feel like she would get so genuinely angry at you. Just because she hates being referred to as Dreamer, we saw that in text message. Okay, we do get the dream. It's neat. So that kind of makes this an interesting little character moment for Kara, because it's like, if you decide to actually listen to Toriel, Kara then remembers what Asgore told them, and that causes them to push forward once again. So that's the other reason why I argue that Asgore and Kara had a close connection, is just because with all the dreams and the game over dialogue and all that, it really does seem like Asgore is the driving force of Kara's determination. Which just makes him basically being the pseudo-final boss more dramatic from a narrative perspective, since it's our protagonist's father. And also it makes Toriel being the first boss interesting, because it's our protagonist's mother. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm currently murdering Toriel. That is the plan for this timeline, and it's actually going to be how every other timeline in the rest of this series goes. Because if I let Toriel live, Sans and Papyrus are just going to end up living with her in the ruins at the end of every timeline, and then we won't get to learn as much about what happens to the underground. So, sorry, Toriel. Ugh. You are stronger than I thought. Listen to me, small one. If you go beyond this door, keep walking as far as you can. Eventually, you will reach an exit. Asgore. Do not let Asgore take your soul. His plan cannot be allowed to succeed. Oh, come on, Toriel, you know you never go through with that. He's too much of a weakling. I, on the other hand, be good, won't you, my child? It also explains why you never get the opportunity to take Toriel's soul here. I imagine for Kara, this moment is probably just so emotional that they just don't even really think to. But to be honest, we never really need it. Kara's determination is just already insanely strong by itself. Howdy, friend. I hope you like your choice. After all, it's not as if you can go back and change fate. In this world, it's kill or be killed. The old hag thought she could break the rules. She tried so hard to save you humans. But when it came down to it, she couldn't even save herself. What an idiot. See ya at home. The second. New home. Yeah. Hello, Snowden. Something smells around here. Ah, there it is. The old whoopee cushion in the hand trick. It's always funny. It's never been funny. Anyways, you're a human, right? That's hilarious. I'm Sans the skeleton. I'm aware. I'm actually supposed to be on watch for humans right now. But, you know, I don't really care about capturing anybody. Now my brother, Papyrus, he's a human hunting... let me try that again. He's a human hunting fanatic. Hey, actually, I think that's him over there. I have an idea. Go through this gate thingy. Yeah, go right through. My bro made the bars too wide to stop anyone. Quick, behind that conveniently shaped lamp. Sup, bro? You know what's sup, brother. It's been 8 days and you still haven't recalibrated your puzzles. You just hang around outside your station. What are you even doing? Staring at this lamp. It's really cool. Do you want to look? No, I don't have time for that. What if a human comes through here? I want to be ready. I will be the one. I must be the one. I will capture a human. Then I, the great Papyrus, will get all the things I really deserve. Respect, recognition. I will finally be able to join the Royal Guard. People will ask to be my friend? I will bathe in a shower of kisses every morning. Maybe this lamp will help you. Sans, you are not helping, you lazy bones. All you do is sit and boondoggle. You get lazier and lazier every day. Yeah, I agree. He's a real waste of space. Hey, take it easy. I've gotten a ton of work done today. A skeleton. Sans! Come on, you're smiling. I am, and I hate it. Ugh. Why does someone as great as me have to do so much just to get some recognition? Wow, sounds like you're really working yourself down to the bone. Hope it didn't take you long to think of that one, idiot. Ugh. I'll attend to my puzzles. As for your work, put a little more backbone into it. Don't give in to his influence, Papyrus. Yeah, you're better than that. Heh. Okay, you can come out now. Later, loser. Actually, hey, hate to bother ya, but can you do me a favor? I was thinking, my brother's been kinda down lately. He's never seen a human before, and seeing you might just make his day. Don't worry, he's not dangerous. Even if he tries to be. Thanks a million, I'll be up ahead. He has so much power, and yet he just chooses to use it to F with you. And I'll take this. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, we know what to do here. So simple. So, since we're in Snowdon, and you know it's like cold, I will use that as a way to segue into this next topic. So lately, in case you don't know, in the United States at least, maybe in other parts of the world too, but I don't know, I'm only an expert in Undertale, not the real world. So at least in the United States, it has been colder than it's ever been in decades. I live in Florida though, so we haven't been getting it as bad as other places. But it still got pretty cold. And a few days ago, my mom and dad actually helped me, had me help gather kumquats from a tree, which is like a type of fruit. And as we started gathering them, we realized that it was so cold that the fruit was just freezing our hands off. And so my mom got the idea that we could just put socks on our hands to basically use them as gloves, so I did that. And I found myself getting surprisingly, I don't know if competitive is the right word, because I don't really feel like I was competing with my parents, but I started actually having a lot of fun just gathering as many as I could before my hands went completely numb. And I kind of had this just sudden realization about myself that I think after playing so many more difficult games, overcoming hard bosses and stuff, I've just learned to find enjoyment in challenging scenarios. I don't know, maybe I'm just a masochist. Anyways, in order to stop you, my brother and I have created some puzzles. I think you will find this one quite shocking. Sounds fun, but not for any unusual reasons. For you see, this is the invisible electricity maze. When you touch the walls of this maze, this orb will administer a hearty zap. Sound like fun? Because the amount of fun you will probably have is actually rather small, I think. Okay, you can go ahead now. That's funny every time. Fried Papyrus. Sans, what did you do? I think the human has stole the orb. Oh, okay. What even is that? Did you just, like, step in black sludge? Hold this, please. Okay, try now. Incredible, you slippery snail! You solved it faster than a thunder snail! This time I nailed that joke. You solved it so easily, too easily. However, the next puzzle will not be easy. It is designed by my brother Sans. You will surely be confounded every time I look at him. I know I am. I'll take your nice cream. Could probably use a few healing items. So something I actually haven't really gone over in detail about this snowball game is this is actually, it's ridiculous, but this is actually how people found out what the soul traits are. Apparently when you solve this enough times, you get different colors for the soul traits. But eventually you get a red flag, and it straight up just tells you what they all are. What's interesting though, is for red, it doesn't actually say anything, and so for a long time, we've thought of red as being determination. But it's possible that red is actually something we just don't know of yet, because people have made the argument that all human souls have determination, and so it would admittedly be kind of weird for red to just be determination. Huh. Yeah, I'm just going to do the logical thing. Because I am intelligent. Ooh, frozen spaghetti, yum yum. That was my attempt at humor once again. Lesser dog. Oh, speaking of lesser dog, my dog literally just opened the door to my bedroom because my door does not close properly. He just pushes it open. He's slowly becoming a human person, and eventually he'll conquer the human race. Alright, be right back. I need to close my door now. Alright, you two. I have a simple solution for this. Just throw the stick. There we go. Onwards. But anyways, back to enjoying difficulty in games and all that. I think something I've come to realize about, like, just in general the medium of video games is, when you think about it, difficulty is, like, one of the most unique things that video games have, because, like, there's never a time when you can watch a movie or read a book or, you know, any other medium where you can say that you, like, had to overcome a challenge or a certain part of it was difficult to get through. There's not even really a time where you can say something was easy to get through or anything like that. And I think a good mentality when going into games is, if there's ever something you're stuck on or that's frustrating you, instead of just being like, man, I wish this wasn't so difficult, just think of it as what it is. It's a challenge that can be overcome if you just try hard enough and dedicate enough time to it. And Undertale is honestly one of the first games that taught me to think that way, because Sans was really the first, like, super difficult boss that I ever overcame in anything. Credit where credit's due, though, Undyne was pretty freaking tough as well. But they all fell to me with time. Knowing that dog will never give up trying to make the perfect snow dog, it fills you with determination. Good stuff. So, other than Goat Mom, we've been surprisingly nice so far in this timeline, huh? Guess we should do something about that. Hey, buddy. Just killed a dog. Feeling good. Human! This is your final and most dangerous challenge. Behold, John Wick! He's come to avenge Greater Dog! You're doomed! Actually, I haven't watched John Wick. When I say the word, it'll fully activate. Cannons will fire, spikes will swing, blades will slice. Each part will swing violently up and down. Only the tiniest chance of victory will remain. Are you ready? Because I am about to do it! Well, what's the holdup? Hold up? What holdup? I'm about to activate it now. That, doesn't look very activated. Well, this challenge, it seems maybe too easy to defeat the human with. Yeah, we can't use this one. I am a skeleton with standards. My puzzles are very fair, and my traps are expertly cooked. But this method is too direct, no class at all. Away it goes. See, why can't you take after your brother more, Sans? What are you looking at? This was another decisive victory for Papyrus. Yeah, heh, huh? Haha, get ignored. Stupid trash bag. The sight of such a friendly town fills you with determination. Alright, shop time. Anything I want from here? I can grab this for more money later. I don't really need the inn. How about we stop by Grillby's real quick? We're sentries, but we never get any respect. I wish those skeletons would throw us a bone. We love bones. Where's that big lug? We can't start until he shows up. Thinking of getting a spiked collar to show off my personality? Yeah, nothing new. Noted. Howdy, Papyrus. Human. Allow me to tell you about some complex feelings. Feelings like the joy of finding another pasta lover, the admiration for another's puzzle-solving skills, the desire to have a cool, smart person think you are cool. Are you coming on to me? These feelings, they must be what you are feeling right now. Oh yeah, that's right, you're a narcissist. I can hardly imagine what it must be like to feel that way. After all, I am very great. I don't ever wonder what having lots of friends is like. I pity you, lonely human. Worry not, you shall be lonely no longer. I, the great Papyrus, will be your... No. No, this is all wrong. I can't be your friend. You are a human. I must capture you. Then I can fulfill my lifelong dream. Powerful, popular, prestigious, that's Papyrus, the newest member of the Royal Guard. Bring it on, bonehead. So you're serious, dead serious. Then, let's see if you can handle my fabled blue attack. Aw, dang it, I already messed it up. Maybe I can dodge the rest? Okay, nope. You're blue now. That's my attack. Nehehe. So something I really like about the Papyrus fight is you can really see his creativity through his attacks. Like, not only at the beginning does he actually do a good job of fooling you by making you think he doesn't know what he's doing and then surprising you with the soul mode, but also in a lot of these, he really does a good job of making it seem like the attack is about to end and another bone will just come out of nowhere. He also does a really good job of mixing his blue attacks with his regular attacks. Basically, even though Papyrus is real nice, he has a really cheeky fighting style. Like that. And here, he brought in an extra long bone, and then just another 2 sets of bones they have to jump into between. Oh. Oh, he got me. And this is basically the Sans attack where you have to do small hops, except Papyrus just doesn't have the bones on top. Behold, my special attack. Oh no, he has Frank! Frank, I'll save you! Get out of there, Frank! No! Dang it. Oh well, I'll just use a really cool regular attack. Papyrus is getting ready for a regular attack. Here's an absolutely normal attack. Well, it's clear you can't defeat me. Yeah, I can see you shaking in your boots. Therefore I, the great Papyrus, select to grant you pity. I will spare you, human. Now's your chance to accept my mercy. Very well. You should be proud, Papyrus. You did well. No, I can't even stop someone as weak as you. Undyne's going to be disappointed in me. I'll never join the Royal Guard, and my friend quantity will remain stagnant. Let's be friends. Really? You want to be friends with me? Well then, I guess I can make an allowance for you. Wow! I have friends. And who knew that all I needed to make them was to give people awful puzzles and then fight them? You taught me a lot, human. I hereby grant you permission to pass through. And I'll give you directions to the surface. Continue forward until you reach the end of the cavern. Then, when you reach the capital, cross the barrier. That's the magical seal trapping us all underground. Anything can enter through it, but nothing can exit. Except someone with a powerful soul. Like you! That's why Decane wants to acquire a human. He wants it to open the barrier with soul power. Then us monsters can return to the surface. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. To reach the exit, you will have to pass through the king's castle. The king of all monsters. He is, well, he's a big fuzzy pushover. Everybody loves that guy. I'm certain if you just say, "Excuse me, Mr. Dreamer, can I please go home?" He'll guide you right to the barrier himself. Anyway, that's enough talking. I'll be at home being a cool friend. Feel free to come by and hang out. Well, you heard the skeleton. So you came back to see me. You must be really serious about this. I'll have to take you someplace really special. A place I like to spend a lot of time. My house. Ah, you bimbo. Wait. Welcome to Scenic My House. Enjoy and take your time. Also, it's funny, in Deltarune, they added some dialogue for Rule's card, and if you beat him through violence, he literally calls Rousey a bimbo, which is just the funniest thing in the entire series to me. That's my Rube. If you've finished looking around, we could go in and hang out like a pair of very cool friends. So, if you've seen everything, do you want to start hanging out? Of course. Okay, let's hang then. There's the dating HUD. The friendship HUD. Here we are, hanging out. I've actually never done this before. But don't worry, you can't spell prepared without several letters from my name. That is true. I snagged an official hangout guidebook from the library. We're ready to have a great time. Let's see. Step 1, press the C key on your keyboard for Friendship HUD. I think you already did that. Wowee, I feel so informed. I think we're ready for Step 2. Step 2, ask them to hang out. Ahem. Human, I, the Great Papyrus, will hang out with you. Sure. Really? Wowie! I guess that means it's time for Part 3. Step 3, put on nice clothes to show you care. Wait a second. Wear clothing. That bandage hanging off of you. You're wearing clothing right now. Does a bandage count as clothing? Not only that, earlier today you were also wearing clothing. No, could it be? You've wanted to hang out with me from the very beginning. Of course, I've planned everything in this. No, you planned it all. I know, I am an incredible schemer. You're way better at hanging out than I am. Know your friendship power. F is for friends who do stuff. Nah, nah, don't think you've bested me yet. I, the great Papyrus, have never been beaten at hanging out, and I never will. I can easily keep up with you. You see, I, too, can wear clothing. In fact, I always wear my special clothes underneath my regular clothes, just in case someone wants to hang out. Kinda sus, but okay. Behold. What do you think of my secret style? No! Your honesty, it shows how much you really care. However, you don't truly understand the hidden power of this outfit. Oh, what's its defense? Therefore, what you just said is invalid. This hangout won't escalate any further unless you find my secret. But that won't happen. Found it. My hat? My hat? My hat! Nyeh. Well then, you found my secret. I suppose I have no choice. It's a present. A present just for you. I'm just gonna open it because otherwise you'll make it weird. Do you know what this is? No. Nyeh, that's right. And I'm always right, baby. You have no idea. Though this appears to be spaghetti. This ain't any plain old pasta. This is an artisan's work. Silken spaghetti, finely aged in an oaken cask. Then cooked by me, Master Chef Papyrus. Human, it's time to end this. There's no way this can go any further. You mean you're letting me have it instead? Because you know how much I love pasta. Impossible taking my present and turning it around on me. And thus we defeated Papyrus. Human, it's clear now. You're completely obsessed with me. Everything you do, everything you say, it's all been for my sake. Human, I want you to be happy too. It's time for me to express my feelings. It's time that I told you. I, Papyrus. Well, I'm flattered you care so much. But maybe cool it a little bit? Yeah, good call. I'm gonna get some water. See, this is why you're the better of the two brothers. You look out for me, and I look out for you. Isn't that right, Papyrus? You are a very nice person. I'm glad we're friends. See? But I think you can reach your max potential if you live more for your own sake rather than just for mine. Oh. Is it possible to be friend-zoned out of the friend zone? Because I think that's what's happening right now. Hey, I know the solution. You should hang out with my boss, Undyne. I think if you spread your friend energy out more, you'll have a more healthy lifestyle. Yeah, let's be friends with Undyne. Not sure what happened there. Oh, and if you ever need to reach me, here's my phone number. You can call me anytime, platonically. Well, gotta go. Well, that was fun. The sound of rushing water fills you with determination. What, haven't you seen a guy with 2 jobs before? Fortunately, 2 jobs means twice as many legally required breaks. I'm going to Grillby's, wanna come? I'm busy. Okay, have fun. And by the way, trash bag, let it be known, I befriended your brother last night. Vengeance feels so good.